Hey everybody, Mark here from the Yohos. We got a special restoration project. A couple of summers ago, my uncle up at our family cottage found an old chisel that my grandfather used to use. It was buried in the ground for about 40 years. So he gave it to me to see if I could restore it and have a little memento from our grandfather, who, the ultimate DIYer. Him and my father, there's so much inspiration for the projects that they've done in their lives. So I wanted to take you on this little journey of seeing what we could do with this chisel. And so what we're looking at here is the main chisel, and then on the right, the ring holds the handle in place attached to the chisel. He's in a container full of white vinegar. We're going to leave it in there for about 24 hours. Solution of vinegar should just lift most of the rust off. And you use white vinegar when you've got real serious caked on rust like we're seeing here. Let this sit for a day and see how it turns out. Steel wool soap pads, designed to cut through rust, grease and rust. These are amazing for cleaning off your golf clubs too. Yeah, that tip's for free right there, everybody. You don't get much better than that. All right, so let's see what we can get here. Wow, that's pretty amazing. After getting all that surface rust off, I wanted to really get at it with some kind of a scouring pad of some kind, and I had this metal grinding brush that attaches to a drill that'll really work and do the job. So what we're looking at here is the main chisel, and then the ring holds the handle in place attached to the chisel. So I got the two pieces finished. Wait till you see what I do with some leftover project material. So we got this old spindle, and I figured this part would make a perfect handle. Hold it in place just enough that locks on top of this to cover that spot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this with the bandsaw. We want a perfectly straight hole, so what better thing to use for a perfectly straight hole than a perfectly straight drill? Smoky. See if we can get a little E6000 action in here. The cottage colors have always been green and orange. Green walls, orange shutters. So I had to stay true to the original color scheme. There we have it. A restored tool with some pretty fancy coloring for it. I hope it's something that my grandfather would be proud of, because I know I am now. Thanks for joining me for this quick little restoration, you guys. Remember to do all the things. Like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells so you can get notified every time we release a new video, which happens to be every Saturday morning. Take care, you guys. Because you're sitting in your head, I'm not really sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Stop!
So now that it's all finished, no. What happened?